Have you ever walked into a store and wanted to ask something in English, but you only knew one word like price? Maybe you wanted to ask about the size, the color, or if you can try something on, but then your mind went empty. This happens to many people. It is normal. Today, we will make shopping English easy, simple, and calm. You don't need big words. You don't need long sentences. You just need the right small phrases. I'm Zain. Welcome to Zain's English Podcast. Shopping is a great topic to practice English because the language is polite, common, and very useful in real life. In stores, people often say the same things again and again. That is good for you because repetition helps you remember. Repetition helps you feel safe and feel confident. Today, you will learn the most useful phrases for a store. You will learn how to ask for help, how to ask about size and color, how to ask about price, how to try something on, how to pay, and how to return something. And don't worry, short English is good in a store. Simple English works. Clear English works. Today we will do it in 3 steps. First, a short story. Second, a phrase pack. Third, speaking practice. Alright, here is the story. A while ago, I needed a new jacket. My old jacket was still okay, but it was getting old. The zipper was not working well. It also did not feel comfortable anymore. It felt strange when I moved. It was not warm enough, so I decided to go shopping for a new one. When I walked into the store, I noticed something important. Shopping is easy in your own language, but in English, it can feel stressful. You might worry. You might think, what if I say the wrong word? You might think, what if I forget the sentence? What if they speak too fast? What if I don't understand? But here is the truth. In a store, you can speak very simply. You can use short sentences and still sound polite and confident. Most workers in a store are used to short questions. They don't need a long story. So I walked in and I looked around. I took my time. I saw many jackets. Some jackets looked warm and thick. Some jackets looked thin and light. Some were long, some were short. Some had big pockets, some had small pockets. I picked up one jacket that I liked. The material felt nice. The style looked good. But I didn't know the size. I also wanted a different color. So I used a simple strategy that always helps. I asked one question at a time, not many questions together, not a long explanation, just one clear question. First, I used a magic sentence for shopping. I said, "Excuse me, I'm looking for a jacket." This sentence is powerful and very useful. It works for almost anything. You can say, I'm looking for shoes. You can say, I'm looking for a gift. I'm looking for a t-shirt, or I'm looking for a phone charger. Then I focused on size. And you don't need special fashion words. You only need simple size words. Small, medium, large. Or you can use a number if you know it. So I asked, do you have this in medium? That is short and clear. The staff member answered and showed me another size. I looked at it and held it up. Then I asked about color because I wanted something darker. I said, do you have this in black? This is another simple question that makes you sound confident. The worker checked and brought a black one. After that, I checked the price. Again, I didn't need to talk a lot. I didn't need to explain my life story. I only asked, how much is this? This is all you need. How much is this? And if you have more than one item, you can say, how much are these? For one item, how much is this? For more than one item, how much are these? For example, how much are these shoes? Or how much are these socks? Then I wanted to try the jacket on. Sometimes this part can feel awkward. You may not know where to go. You may not know how to ask. But the English is very easy. I asked, can I try this on? Then I asked, where is the fitting room? Where is the fitting room? The staff member pointed to the fitting room. I said, thank you. Then I went to the fitting room and tried the jacket on. I looked in the mirror. It looked good, but it felt a little tight in the shoulders. It was hard to move my arms, so I used another very useful sentence. I said, it's too small. That sentence is simple, but it solves the problem fast. If something is big, you can say it's too big. If the size is correct, you can say it fits. These short sentences are enough. People understand you right away. I changed to a larger size, and this time it felt better. I moved my arms again. I opened and closed the zipper. I checked the pockets. I looked at the color again. The jacket fit well. The color looked good. I felt comfortable. I felt happy. So I made the decision. I used the easiest shopping sentence. I said, I'll take it. That means, yes, I want to buy it. It is clear and polite. Then I went to the counter to pay. At the counter, I asked, can I pay by card? The cashier said yes. I paid with my card. I got the receipt. I put the receipt in my wallet. Then I left the store feeling good. I felt good because the shopping was successful. I also felt good because I used simple English with confidence. I didn't use difficult words. I didn't need perfect grammar. I just used clear, simple phrases. That was the story. Now we will turn it into phrases you can use every time you shop. Phrase 1. Excuse me. This is a polite way to get someone's attention before you ask a question. You can say it softly and calmly. Phrase 2. Can you help me, please? This is a polite request for help. You can use it in any store. Phrase 3. I'm looking for. Use it to say what you want. For example, I'm looking for a jacket. I'm looking for jeans. I'm looking for shoes. Phrase 4. Where can I find? Use it when you want to know the place inside the store. For example, where can I find t-shirts? Where can I find the checkout? Where can I find the fitting room? Phrase 5. Do you have this in medium? Use it to ask for a different size. You can also say, do you have this in small, or do you have this in large? Phrase 6. Do you have this in black? Use it to ask for a different color. You can change the color word. You can say black, blue, gray, red, or any color you need. Phrase 7. Small, medium, large. These are your basic size words. You can use them for many clothes. Phrase 8. How much is this? Use it for one item. You can also add the item. How much is this jacket? The next phrase is, how much are these? Use it for more than one item. How much are these shoes? Or how much are these pants? Phrase 10. Is it on sale? Use it to ask if there's a discount. Many stores have sales, so this is a helpful question. Phrase 11. Can I try this on? Use it when you want to test clothes before you buy them. Phrase 12. Where is the fitting room? Use it to find the changing room. Some places call it a fitting room. Some places or people say changing room. Both are okay. Phrase 13. It's too big and it's too small. Use these when the size is wrong. They are simple and clear. Phrase 14. It fits or it doesn't fit. These are very useful. They tell the worker if the item is right for you. Phrase 15. I'll take it. This means you want to buy it. It's short, common, and confident. Phrase 16. Can I pay by card? This is very common in stores. The next phrase, can I pay cash? This is also common. Phrase 18. I'd like to return this. Use it when you want to bring an item back to the store. Phrase 19. I'd like an exchange. Use it when you want a different size or a different item. Phrase 20. I'd like a refund. Use it when you want your money back. Good. If you learn these phrases, you can shop in English in a calm way. You can walk into a store and feel ready. Now we do speaking practice. Repeat after me. Speak slowly and speak clearly. Repeat each sentence after me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Can you help me, please? Can you help me, please? I'm looking for a jacket. I'm looking for a jacket. Where can I find t-shirts? Do you have this in medium? Do you have this in black? How much is this? How much are these? Is it on sale? Can I try this on? Where is the fitting room? It's too small. It's too big. It fits. It doesn't fit. I'll take it. Can I pay by card? Can I pay cash? I'd like to return this. I'd like a refund. I'd like an exchange. Excellent. The more you repeat them, the more natural they feel. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. Today you practiced shopping English. You practiced asking for help, size, color, price, and everything you need for shopping in English. Remember, short sentences work best. Clear and calm. You can do this. Now your comment practice. Write 3 short sentences using these starters. I'm looking for. Do you have? How much is? Thanks for practicing with me. Keep going, keep practicing. Watch the next video on your screen for more English, and I'll see you next time.